Shako Mako, everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Joey Austin, and today we're gonna do unboxing to the new Sony A7R5. Stay tuned. So over here we have the Sony A7R5. It's the 61 megapixel. It's the one with the new AI autofocus. So we're gonna do unboxing and we're gonna take a look at what comes into the box. So let's start. So first thing, we have this door holders for the cables, in case that you're attaching a lot of cables to the side, HDMI, stuff like that. Never used before. Okay. We have the cable for, I'm assuming, the external battery charger. Bunch of catalogs, register, instruction. I'm not an instruction guy. I usually like to be hands-on. That's how I like to learn my stuff. Of course, the Type A. Oh, so this one is actually stitched. Let me see. It's kind of. So it says stitches. It's not print. So that's pretty cool. I may actually start using this. So take a look at it later. Of course, the battery. Same battery as the one in Sony A7III. So nothing new. Okay. Over here, like I said, the external battery charger. I don't know why it comes with the Sony A7R. When I got my Sony A7III, it didn't come with it. This one didn't come with it either. This one is the Type C to Type A. This is going to be your charging cable and the cable to use to transfer data. Okay, one thing left. Which is the main thing, the thing that's been waiting for over a month, and I really hate waiting. There you go, Sony A7R5. Grip's a little bit bigger than the one I'm used to, which is Sony A7III. Have the tiltable 4-axis, I think that's what they call it. Never used. Well, I have the VZE10, that's the only one that I have with a tiltable screen. But now I have 8K tiltable, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look. How much comes in the? Let's hope there is a charger in it. Turn it on, right to settings, English, I understand, area and date, okay. Today is December 7th. For time, we have 5:35 p.m. Okay, so battery died. Luckily, I have charging cable here. I guess we're gonna have to work with it while it's charging. Okay, Type C. So bottom door, it's for the Type C, and this is the micro cable, which is it's the multi-functional cable. Let's see what's the one on top. You have a headphone, and the one above it is probably going to be the mic. Yes, it's for the mic. This is the HDMI. It's a full-size HDMI, and this is the flash sync. Interest, never used it. I like this. It's not floppy, so it doesn't move. I really like having this instead of the one that's on the A7III because, well, if you're recording video and move it, you're gonna hear that. And let's try turn it back on. Okay, so it's charging because battery is completely dead. So now it's charging, and we can take a look at it. So let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, that is good. So first thing, I think it's in here. Okay, custom buttons. Probably gonna have to do like a whole separate video for it, just to get a little bit more familiar with the new system. And buttons a little bit different, so I'm gonna need to see how I'm gonna map it up. Functions in the camera also different. Probably gonna be doing a shortcut just for cropping. Got 61 megapixel. That's a lot of cropping that I can like just turn it from APC, from full frame to APC. This way I get a lot more distance, and it's still 26 megapixel. That's a lot of megapixel. While we're here, let's turn on the peak level. Mid, I like to do red. Okay, so I found it called anti-dust function and shutter when power off. So it's basically the curtain would be off while you're turning your camera off. So basically I'm gonna turn it off. As you can see, it's off. So it should be, to be on the safe side, if you don't hear the click, wait until you hear it. And then you can open it and it's closed, no dust goes in, all good. Turn it on, it opens up again. So what I'm gonna do, the lens I'm gonna test, well, I'm not gonna test, but I have one of the lenses that I love the most. It's the 51.8. I took a lot of good pictures with this lens. It's a crop sensor. I used it with the NX5N. I used it with the A6000, and I'm using it with VZE10 as well. Very good lens to have optical stabilization in it, 1.8, so it's fast. But with the A7 III, to use this, that's mean I'm gonna be shooting 10 megapixels, which is, it's not bad, but it's not great either. But with this one, I'm basically shooting 26 megapixel, which is, it's more than the Sony A7 III. So we have two slots. In the Sony A7 III, slot 1, it's in the bottom, slot 2 is on the top. Over here, it's the reverse. So slot 2 is in the bottom where it should be, and slot 1, it's on top. You won't believe how long until I figured that out on the Sony A7 III. I did not notice that until recently, which it sucks. Super fast, super quiet, and look at the sharpness in this. Am I shooting? What am I shooting at? It's probably a JPEG settings. Okay, so I'm shooting JPEG. Let's switch it. Quality. Let's fix the JPEG. Okay, extra fine. Okay, well, I can't shoot 60, but that was like JPEG fine, just not the highest settings. Now we're gonna turn it to RAW. I can do the lossless large because that's only with the fully frame. Let's do the medium, which is 26 megapixel. Take again. I mean, look at that. That's with me, I have no control over anything. Now we have 3 settings, 3 custom settings. This is auto, let's go manual. Switching from photo to video, never been easier than now. And on top of that, we have this extra dial. And you can lock it. So one click, you can use it. Oh, so when you click it in, it's locked. So you can use it. One click and you have an extra dial. That's gonna take me a while to figure out what I'm gonna do with this one. Okay, this one. Record button is over here, but you probably can map it with, when you put it on video, you can just shoot with the other one. That's usually what I do. I don't like using these small buttons. And viewfinder should be a lot better. Okay. Okay, so it is good. So that's the thing that's probably the only thing that's I'm not crazy about. It's probably safer. But with the Sony A7 III, just like slide it down and it opens. This one you have to slide it and drag it, which is, I think it's better for like weather sealing, and you usually don't need to take the cards out. I mean, only when you finish the shoot. So it's not something that you're gonna be doing in the middle. See, that's another thing that's probably a lot of people don't talk about. It's once you have a flip screen, you open it up. Let's say I have a cable that's like the situation that I have right now. You won't be able to flip the screen because of the cable, but with the 4-axis, you can do that easily because it tilts and it rotates and it's flipped. It's everything. It's a very cool feeling. Let's do the raw. Not great lights, but it's a great camera. So I'm gonna do more search. I'm gonna look into everything into the camera and maybe do another video more into details on how to use the camera. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.